What's up, YouTube? Notos is the newest ML5 that's been released in E7, and by God, he is quite possibly the most strongest unit to have ever been released, actually, in the entire game. Now, I know that Smilegate and Epic 7 said that they were going to relax on releasing broken units, right? But I think notice was made before that statement went through on their streams, because he, in my opinion, is an absolute must pull. So what does he do? So his S3 is that he basically doubles all of his stats that he gets, and then goes into like this god mode, right? And this god puts up his domain expansion, the Sanctuary of Battle. And in the Sanctuary of Battle, everybody is immune to buffs and debuffs. And that means a lot, because there are a lot of characters in this game that relies on either their unique buffs or debuffs in general to make their plan work, right? And the caveat of this is that they balance this by making it start with the full turn cooldown, so you'd have to wait like 7 turns before you're able to use this. His S2 is a patch that says you're unaffected by combat increase or decrease, so you can't push him up, but you also can't push him back. And then in the God of Battle form, when you attack, or in the God of Battle form, you can only use this S2 when you already S3'd. It penetrates the defense by 50%, and then the damage dealt is increased by your maximum HP, which is doubled because in the because he gets God of Battle, which doubles his HP, or basically every stat, right? And then his S1's kind of basic. In his Notos form, you attack it and then it decreases defense, right? And then in his God of Battle form, you attack them. You obviously don't decrease defense anymore because you can't debuff anybody in the realm. But it does white damage, fixed damage to them, equal to the or proportionate to the caster's max health. So what happens is you build him on this set right here called the Warfare set, which bypasses his S3's saying that it starts with the full turn cooldown at the very start. Well, at the start of battle, resets skill cooldown. So at the start of battle, it goes from 7 to you can automatically use it, and that's how everybody's gonna use this guy. You need this set. This is non-negotiable. You need this Warfare set on him 100%. If you do not have Warfare set on him, you won't be able to run him. And the artifacts that you can use on him, it varies a lot, right? You can use Holy Sag, you can use Bastion, you could use Proof of Valor. I've seen some people with 3F as well to maximize the fixed damage from his HP, because remember, your HP is doubled in the realm. And yeah, he is just absolutely broken. He is inevitable if you're able to get him to work, or if you're able to get to his turn. When you get to his turn, it's basically game over. And I'll show you probably one of his best pairings in this entire game is probably Christie right here, which is a 3-star unit that you can specialty change. And what she does is she gives the back row person, or the person in the back row, all over ER. So you just build full-blown ER on her, and then you just give that to Notos. You just give ER to the Notos, so that kind of bypasses his one weakness, or yeah, his one weakness. He has 2 weaknesses, okay? He has 2 weaknesses. His first weakness is control debuffs. That's his first weakness. If you can control him and he can't press, then you could basically say, if your entire game plan revolves around Notos pressing, the other person can say, all right, well, I'm just not gonna let you press. I'm just gonna debuff him to hell and back, and you won't be able to press. That's one way to fight him. The other way to fight him is with skill cooldown with skill decrease, or skill cooldown increase. Actually, I should say, sort of like this right here on Faithless Litica. If you read this, it says that attacks the enemy indiscriminately, fully increasing skill cooldowns. So it basically makes it so that they don't have the warfare set on them as well. So that's another way you could do it, to where you just make him unable to press because his S3 is on cooldown with this. So that's two ways. Yeah, basically the two, or actually there's three ways. The other way is you can just cleave him and just kill him, right? But yeah, let me just showcase you how busted Notos is. Okay, so this is a very good team to showcase Notos in right here, because there's going to be a ton of buffs right here, a unique buff right here, and then a unique buff right here. So with Notos, we can just basically kill everything here in the realm right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to showcase Chrissy right here, just in case. There's no debuffs right here, but, you know, just in case. We're going to go with Illinov right here to stop the pen damage. And then these things should be able to do like everything, but just in case, we're just gonna bring in some mitigation right here. Sure, this is fine mitigation right here. Let's go. It doesn't even matter that I don't have like gear equipped on my FCC, so we're just gonna be going right here. Oh, I'm first. Okay, so let's just press them. Sure. We're gonna strip all the unique buffs and everything right here. And this Bellion, I don't think this Bellion has gear. This Bellion is 20k HP. And then there's no point in pressing S3, so we're just gonna press S1 right here. Just get as much injury off right here. S1 as well. We're not going to be focusing SCC down because she's a dark unit, and let's just focus down dark units in general. And then right here, we can just S3 and kill the Ross off right here. Nice, very nice. We can just S1 again. Let's kill the Bellion this time. Actually, you probably should kill off the... Oh, it's Elbrus. We should probably kill off the Maid Chloe so that she can't revive anybody, right? So let's just kill off the Maid Chloe right here. Nice. Now we can press S3 and buff up everybody. Since we're out of the realm right now, everybody can get their buffs now, right? So let's just press right here. Get the buffs going. Including her, she can get her buff right now too. So let's just estimate her. And then we're going to be able to S3 twice this game as well. Because then after this S1 right here from Notos right here, I guess one more turn. But this is like a 100% guaranteed way to basically just win the game if Notos is able to press, right? And it looks like it's Injury Elbrus. Injury Elbrus Bellion. That's a very, very old build. We don't see those a lot. Alright, one more turn to the press. I'm not even stressing right now because we still have Holy Stack on her. Quite literally, everybody could die right here. And this won't tag us because we have 300 PR from Christy right here as well. And then we press the second time right here, and we'll be able to kill everybody. You can just kill this off right here right now because this one penetrates defense by 50, right? Baruka is the defense skilling unit. So you just kill it off right here. Then you can just go on off and kill her right here with the fixed damage. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? I'll show you another unit that pairs very well with them. Okay, so another really good unit or units that pair well with Notos are the units that reduce cooldown reduction. So it works in tandem with his ultimate. So if he uses his S3, you could still cooldown reduce the S3 within the realm, is what I'm saying. So let's just go in here and I'll show you what I mean. Now, the unit that does this the best is Aram right here, because she does a full cooldown reduction, right? She does a full cooldown reduction right here. So we're just gonna be using Aram in tandem with this, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Does it matter that she's geared or not? Honestly, no. I mean, she's geared enough, right? She goes after Notos as well. And all this is gonna go. It should be fine right here. Should be able to kill. It's a 14k kill as well, so definitely not going to kill. So I'm gonna press S3 right here. Even though I'm all buffed up like this, I'm just gonna press S3. Then I'm just gonna try to kill her right here. And now I could just S3 my Notos. And remember before when he came out of the realm, his S3 was on a cooldown, right? Now after I come out of the realm, I shouldn't be I should have like S3 right away. So let's just kill this right here off real quick. And then we're able to go and proc the BBK, the Senya here, because remember, she can't get buffed. Nobody can get buffed, so this should be doing nothing right here. Yeah, see? She doesn't get the buff right here. She doesn't get the cooldown reduction, but it doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and S3 and kill her right here. Oh, it's on Holy Sack? Okay. I mean, you can just soul burn and try to stun her right here. And now when Notos comes around again, we should be able to go into the realm of battle or whatever it's called one more time. Yep, like so, our S3 is off cooldown right here. And then you can basically, you can almost like infinitely cycle this, or almost infinitely cycle this. Let's go off right here. And yeah, this is basically like just easy mode right here. Well, Notos is just easy mode right here. So this is very useful when you're up against like super tanky teams, right? Where Notos might need to S3 twice. Like in the previous one actually would have been a really good showcase as well. But yeah, that's Notos. Super busted. You should pull. Peace.